total a month was £8,872.
Mad. It's unreal.
That is someone's monthly wage. Some people actually don't even earn that much.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mami Ye and I am a mom of two, and on my channel I talk about my life as a mom wrapped around personal finance. So today's video is basically a part 2 of a video my friend and I, Timmy, as you can see her talking, where we're talking about childcare.
So yeah,
in part 1 we talked about 2 childcare options, whilst in this video we will be talking about how much it costs for childcare. So enjoy.
If only, because I don't know. I remember I asked you, Timmy, if before you got pregnant, if you actually did any type of research or what was your expectation of childcare in terms of cost? Because for me, I don't think I. You know how you plan, you get your obviously pregnancy, you buy all the baby stuff. I think I actually did not have childcare cost as a primary focus in my whole planning of having children. You know, it was at the back of my mind, and it's only until I needed to have childcare cover before I actually started exploring cost and options available. Before I reached out to you, I did a little bit of research in terms of cost of childcare. And do you know what? In the UK, on average, right, it costs parents around about £6,000 per annum for one child on childcare costs. That could be nursery, childminder, nanny, and that's on
6,000
on average. And when I say the UK, is anywhere in the UK, so Scotland,
got it.
The north, the south. So London is quite special because in London, the average childcare cost is about between £8,000 to £9,000 per annum for one child. So you can imagine if you have, and obviously the younger your child is, the more expensive it is. The older they are, it becomes a lot cheaper. But different variants of the cost, because as your child gets older, there's a different expectation as to what they will do and what you need to pay for. So as an example, a child in secondary school might not need aftercare costs. However, you need to start planning for university.
Yes. Oh yeah, that as well. Oh dear. Oh, I haven't even started thinking about that.
Yeah, sorry, breaking transmission. As we are moms, we plan to do this in the middle of the night because it's almost 10 o'clock and the little one is still up. What is it? Bye, I love you.
Good night.
Just bear with me because I'm sure I'm going to have this every 10 seconds. As I said, depending on the age of the child, the different expectation in terms of cost. So as an example, if they get to university age, what you start thinking about is completely different, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, in terms of, if I ask you, what in a year, let's use maybe not this year, last year as an example, how much would you say you spent on childcare?
Oh my goodness. Let me take it on a monthly basis because my brain isn't.
Don't worry, we can get pen and paper and a calculator and just jot it down.
So for Lulu, who was a 3-year-old, well, at the time she was 2, so she was still in full-time child with the childminder full-time. So last year I had her with the childminder, and that would be 7:30 to 6 every day.
Oh wow!
And monthly it would come up to about 1,300. Just for Lulu? Yeah, just for Lulu. Wow. And that is just one part of the childcare option I had. Now for Lammy, she's in school all day, and then from 3:30 after school's finished, she goes to after school club care. So it's a wraparound care. She goes there for breakfast in the morning for an hour, and then after school for about 3 hours, because that's finished at 6 o'clock. So that was about £11 a day So yeah, that adds up. £11 a day. What's that? 20 days? That's about 220. Is it?
Considering that we are accountants. It's the time of the day. So yeah, I'm just getting my calculator out. So £11 a day, right? £11 a day times 5 days a week. That's about £55, right? Let's just say times 4.
So that's 20 days. Is 20 days a month, no? So 11 times 20, that's 220.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I then had to get a babysitter as well because commuting from London, my commute pre-COVID was about an hour, 20 minutes. So before I finish at 5 o'clock, and you don't exactly leave at 5, that's an hour, 20 minutes. That's basically, I would get home for 7 p.m. And both childcare, they finish at 6. So I needed someone like an intermediary. And it was by chance that I met this girl. She was an assistant to my childminder at the time, and she needed extra work. So I would pay her £8 an hour. Well, that was what she asked for. Typically, babysitters would charge maybe about £11, between 10 and 11, depending. But because she's just starting out, and she was so nice, I loved. Well, I still have her in my life. I love her.
But I'll borrow or partly use her with you next year because I don't know what to do with childcare come next year.
Oh my goodness, you like. Apart from the financial costs, there's also the mental stress. Childcare gives. Oh my God.
Let's just finish this calculation.
Yes, so far, so that's £8 an hour. She'll do 2 hours a day, because she'll pick them up at 6. Well, let's say an hour and a half a day. Yeah, because then I started going to classes in the evenings, and then I would ask her to stay a little bit longer before.
So £8 a day. That's how much she charges you.
£8 an hour.
An hour. Okay, so roughly how many hours do you reckon?
Let's say 2 hours a day. Okay. So for 20 days, £16 for 20 days. So she cost me even more than Lami's wraparound care.
So £16 a day times 22. So that's 300 girl. So just that's £352, right? Plus Lami's after school and Lulu's childminder, right? Let me tell you what the total of that is. £1,872. So plus Lami's after school care, Lulu's nursery, childminder cost, plus the extra bit that you have as a cover to give you enough time before you get back home from work.
Yeah.
Total a month was £872.
Mad. It's unreal.
That is someone's monthly wage. Some people actually don't even earn that much after tax.
Yep.
You know? I just imagine if you had 3 children.
If I had 3 children, that would be a nanny straight up.
Yeah.
I'll just get a nanny.
Cheaper. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me use myself as an example then. So for me, last year, right, basically this is what I did. I'm on a debt-free journey because I'm trying to clear off all my debt. So what I did, I got my mother-in-law to come because she lives in Nigeria. So she came for a couple of months just to help me out, take care of the kids. And then when she left, my mom came and take care of the kids for me. So technically I had help the whole of the year, and I saved £14,000 on childcare. So 14K that I would normally pay for childcare went into paying off my debt, you know.
That's amazing.
And the funny thing is that a lot of, yes, fair enough, people plan for having children in terms of buying food, providing shelter over their heads, you know.
Yeah.
Childcare costs, sometimes you just feel, do you know what, I would just roll with it. But
yeah,
I always believe that, because some people plan, don't get me wrong, you know, some people, me, I won't say I didn't plan, but my expectation of it was, I didn't think I was going to be spending that much on childcare. And mine is quite different because I initially started with nursery. So my nursery fees, obviously, depending on the child's age, right, is different. So as a younger child, between ages 6 months to, I believe, 2 years, it was a lot higher compared to when they moved to the next room, which is 2 to 3. And then depending on, so we both live in the UK, so depending on your salary bracket, the government obviously gives assistance. So we've got 15 hours if their age is between 2 and 3, and then everybody gets 30 hours free once a child gets to between 3 and 4 before they go to
no. So it's not everyone who gets the 30 hours.
Not everyone. Sorry, if you earn under 100K.
Yeah, so you have to be working, and you have to, so both of you, both parents, if you apply as as a couple or as a single person, you both have to be working at least 20 hours a week. And then it has to be a minimum salary as well that you earn in order to 30 hours. And also there's a higher bracket as well. I think you £100,000. If you earn £100,000 more and more, then you don't qualify for 30 hours. But everyone gets the 15 hours from age 3.
Yes, that's correct. True. Sorry, thanks for correcting me. So
other point I would raise about that is not all. I mean, some nurseries do it, but not everyone does it.
Oh, right.
And not everyone takes it. Yeah, I've there was a time I tried to put Lulu in nursery, and I think this was when it was first introduced, because it's a new thing.
The new scheme, yes.
And I asked about it, and the nursery said they weren't gonna take it on because their what the government is paying would not cover their cost per child.
Right.
So and they already have some schemes in, and I was like, oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. The more I think about childcare, as in my stress level, 2020 has been a special year for a lot of us. You know, a lot of working parents have been working from home, which has, for me, considerably reduced my childcare cost. You know, and now thinking about 2021. We're seriously praying that everything goes back to some type of normal, just based on, you know, everything that's happened. I don't think we'll ever go back to how we used to operate like pre the pandemic.
That's true.
However,
so what are your plans for childcare next year?
I don't know. That's why I'm staying on here just scratching my head. I don't really know. So come next year, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I've literally been looking at the options that are available to me, which could either be getting a child. I'm joining you, my love. Child minder one wagon, because I think that might be the most flexible option. Alternatively, I need to get a nanny. However, the stress of these nannies is by the grace of God.
Okay, so as you can see, it's the cost of childcare in the UK is literally another mortgage, basically another mortgage. But it does pay to do a bit of research before you decide on which options, and ask questions. You've got friends who've had kids. Ask them questions, you know, just do your research. And to be honest, you just have to try it out as well to see which one works for you. So on that note, we will finish this video. Thank you, Mamie, for bringing this topic.
Don't worry. We'll talk about, there's a lot more to childcare that we've not really covered. So we would plan. That's the word.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please share to all the working parents out there, or even non-working parents, and let's get the conversation going in the comments as well. I will also post on my Instagram at Fab Mama Blog, same name. Okay, bye, Mamie.
Bye.
Bye.